Hello everybody, welcome back to the Jade Empire walkthrough. We've just finished up with all of the all the stuff at the Imperial Arena, and I believe I just headed right back to the campsite to take care of some dialogue. I am pretty sure. Okay, so what happened there at the Imperial Arena was, being that we beat the silver round, the executioner took notice, and thus, we were able to continue on with the story plot. That is also going to trigger Sagacious Zoo leaving, which you will see here in a bit.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. With the recommendation of the executioner, the others will welcome you as a recruit. You can slip into the very heart of their lair.
And after we find the evidence against Death's hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's hand that they might notice something is wrong.
It would still be good to get some information first. Sagacious Zoo might know something. We should ask him. Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust. That is true. I wouldn't trust any of the ragged homeless you have collected. No offense meant to those of you who are actually homeless, Dawnstar. If Sagacious Zoo has gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quick. If he's just run off, he is no longer our concern.
Zoo would not turn on us.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter. That is your decision. I suppose it doesn't hurt to make certain they trust you, but you should not take too long. Sagacious Zoo's actions are troubling. The Inquisitor will have some task that needs addressing, I'm sure. Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden is the contact. I'm not sure we have the time. I'm not sure we... Do not hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task somewhat more urgent.
Be careful in the Lotus Assassin Fortress. They may not know you are an enemy, but they can still be dangerous. That is not really necessary. Very well, but we should get that business.
What do you want?
Okay, so a lot less dialogue exploration there than I expected. It looked like possibly Black Whirlwind had something to say there. I'm not sure there. I think I kind of missed it out of the corner of my eye. Anyways, so obviously Sagacious Zoo does take off. River-faring businessmen. Nice. I like the little Lotus Assassin there talking smack about the main character again. Anyways, so Sagacious Zoo takes off. I think the Silk Fox says something about if he were to basically warn the Lotus Assassins, and we're like, nah, I don't think that would happen, but still, like, you don't really have a good reason, or there's not a real good explanation as to why he's taken off. But anyways, he does. Again, now I must have taken care of all the dialogue with Silk Fox and Dawnstar as far as the whole romancing stuff goes. So I must have taken care of that already.
The humanity. Oh,
and
hello.
here we have
I'm
Incisive
sorry, I was just
Chorus,
muttering to
and
myself.
this is
I'm in
going
some
to
trouble.
start the Plays
Wait.
the Thing, I believe
You could
name
help
of this
me.
side quest is.
You're clearly not from around the Imperial City, and I need someone's help most desperately. Someone unaffected by the politics of this place. Well, you see, there's been a mix-up. No, an error. Oh, who am I kidding? Some bastard has changed my play! I am Incisive Chorus, the playwright. I'm sure you've heard of me. And if not, you have... now, I suppose. One of my productions has been touring the countryside and catching people's attention. We were asked to bring it into the city and perform here in the Golden Way. The play must go on, but not as they want it. The play's been changed, you see. One very key piece of the play has been rewritten. Once you change this scene, you change the very soul of the production. It's hardly my play at all if they perform it their way. They've changed it from a commentary of man's inhumanity to man to a satire of the Empire. I tell you truthfully that they've lost the whole point of the piece. A like-minded island amidst a sea of dolts. Oh dear, that was a poor metaphor. The point stands, regardless. I'm certain the Lotus assassins would blame me for the satire. I will gladly offer you the going rate for a leading man, just for a walk-on part. I need you to take a role in the play and read the role the, original way. You have a most regal bearing, so I'd expect you'd have no major problems at any rate acting the role of Lady 14 Flowers.
I think you should do it. You'd make a wonderful Lady 14 Flowers.
If you talk to first-degree thespian Fong up by the pagoda, tell him you're the replacement actor. He'll be desperate, so all you'll have to do is read the proper lines. Here's a copy of the original script for your scene. Pivotal, I assure you. This copy reads properly, not like that edited pile of dung. Hurry over to the large pagoda overlooking the Golden Way and tell Fong that you're the replacement. They won't wait forever, so step quickly to it. Remember, you'll have to memorize your lines. No script on stage, of course. Also, make sure you read from this script. Now, good... No, you're about to perform, so I shan't jinx it. Get to it!
Plays the thing. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, I haven't really explored, I think, all of the different outcomes of this. But here you've got the original script, and it'll tell you that the... Alright, accepted the illustration by a shooting star. Likely, okay. Anyways, the original script tells you what his idea or how he originally wrote it, which is what a script is. And apparently, the guy, I don't know if it's the company that is actually going to be putting on the play, if it's them that wanted it redone. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention there as to why it had been rewritten, but I think Open Palm. Actually, I don't know if there's points either way for this.
Lost?
I honestly don't. I don't know if you get like, Open Palm points for reading it the way he wanted it, or potentially closed fist if you don't do it right. I don't know. Again, I haven't really explored all the different options for this. And I think even on my closed fist walkthrough, I tried kind of exploring. Boy, what did I do? I think you know what? No, I'm drawing a blank. I'm not sure what I actually did.
Visiting ministers,
but I don't remember getting closed fist or open palm points either way. I vaguely remember getting some money though. The second time I did, so we'll see what I get out of this.
But here it seems.
And here is Minister Sheng, and we have to decide how we're going to handle his situation here.
You were not alone in that assumption. It seems it was recently procured and has not been modified for ministry use yet. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment. Ah, well. Minister Sheng has not forgotten how you helped him with his troubles in Tian's Landing. Without your efforts, the Great Dam might still be open. However, I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift. Yes, a valuable offering for the mighty Judge Fang. Without it, he might turn me away before I can even make my report, condemning me to the horrors of Tian's Landing forever. But with this gift, he is certain to appreciate the depth of my admiration and respect. So much so that he might give me a new posting right here in the Imperial City. Understandably, with so much riding on this gift, I am loath to leave it in the care of these Imperial soldiers appointed to watch over me during my visit. The Ministry of Harmony offers pitiful wages, and I do not put much stock in the purchased loyalty of these guards, particularly toward Minister Sheng. Minister Sheng wishes you a fond farewell. Be sure you experience the full wonders of the Imperial City while you're here.
Okay, so, inside here somewhere, and I thought I already grabbed, oh, I guess I didn't. Okay, so here's the treasure chest, and there's another configuration of the horse. Now, again, we already got that from Gao the Greater's Fortress, and I already activated that, so I already got, you know, whatever that reward was, and there is no way to activate it again. So I really don't know why they put two of them in there. The first one wasn't like it was, like, you know, super hidden or something. So again, I'm not really sure why they put two of them in here, but they did. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways that you can handle the whole Sheng. And what is the other guy's name? Fang? Yeah, Fang. I think that's his name. So you can tell Fang, oh gosh, the guy that was just in there, Mr. Sheng, whatever his name is. Anyways,
excuse me.
You can tell him
You're
that you're gonna guard the treasure or his gift, and then stick the turtle eggs in there instead. Or you can handle it the other way, and I'll go into that in a little bit. But we're going to take care of the play is the thing side quest right now.
There's no time for you to run back and get yours. I'm sure we
And
can find one
I'm
to fit in
actually
the
going to
back,
talk over
though
this
most of our
dialogue
performers are
because
broad.
there's some choices here
Did
that
they give you a copy of the script when they
I'll
sent you over
make
here?
that I guess I just want to, you know, mention as we go.
Damn your guild's myopic planning. Luckily for you, I expect the worst from them and pulled a copy from the back. Here, take it. The script's recently been revised, so even if you're familiar with the old version, read it again for the changes before you head on stage. Well, a southern noble funded the location and travel for us, but wanted to make a few tweaks. We couldn't afford to miss the exposure. Our writer wasn't that happy, but we accepted the revisions, and here we are. I'm sure your Actors Guild told you that we have standard rates. We'll happily pay you the going rate for a lead, especially since this is short notice. Ruin your scene and you get nothing, just like normal. Understand? Just get at least half the lines correct and the crowd will figure out what's happening. Any less than that, and it becomes one of those obscure plays no one likes. Now, read that script over. Come talk to me when you've got it, and we'll get you into final costume and onto the stage.
Okay, so he actually does say there, get at least half of the lines right, and they'll pay you, essentially. So, I guess if you just completely bomb out, you won't get any money out of this. But, alright, so, let's just say here, this version of the script has been edited, referring to the Lotus Assassin as Flower Guardian, so likely be a book and scroll stand. Okay. So, I think what you can do here is go up to the scroll stand here. Yeah, here we go. And it'll actually tell you the differences. Okay, so soon to be 6 lines. Okay, so 6 lines. Keep that in mind. So let's read the notes for the first half. Alright, we'll read the first line. Simply question and comment that, okay, white banners are flying. Second line. Okay, so something was changed here. Incisive chorus is script. You speak the heavens, sending a message at dusk, and the night is coming on fast. Okay, in the edited version, though, it's midday, and you would talk about the Flower Guardians, a dig at the Lotus Assassins. Okay, so here's the third. Oops, I completely missed what that said. Ugh. Okay, so the fourth line here is edited. Incisive chorus, heavens reaching out to Emperor Tien. Okay, the edited version. Comments. Okay. Alright, so that's another dig at the Lotus Assassins. Okay, and then who did the Emperor return to? The heavens themselves. And then sixth line is the same as well. Okay. So basically the edited version must have been edited by somebody who was not happy with the Lotus Assassins. Because it looked like he just smack-talked the Lotus Assassins twice. I think I got all that right, or at least that's the way it seemed to me. Alright, so I guess I must have saved here to make sure that I got everything right. And again, you'll get paid if you get at least half the lines right, it looks like.
Have you read the script? Do you feel one with Lady 14
And you know what?
Flowers yet?
Okay, so what I should have done was
That's the spirit.
read the one
Let's
with
get
the
you into the back
digs
and
on
costumed
the
up.
Lotus
Lady
Assassins
14
just to see
Flowers.
what would happen. So if anybody's done that, you know, let me know what happens, because I'm actually not sure. I've never done it. But yeah, so obviously, okay, so here you got two Lotus Assassins that are going to
Condemning
watch.
the Jade Empire at its heart.
Condemning the Jade Empire. Okay. So obviously, okay, so whoever edited the script, you know, again, wanted to make a dig at the Lotus Assassins, and thus they're going to see it as treason. I think that's the way it all goes down. So again, I really wish I would have read the lines from the edited one, because I don't think I did that.
Grow in number. The arable lands to the south, all the way to the useless jungle.
For the Monkey King.
Nothing for the Monkey King.
Who is the Monkey King in
into the mighty Jade Empire.
League of Legends?
To the east,
Wukong
Tien has spread his light to the very waters themselves.
I don't know if that's the same Monkey King they're talking
to the
about.
west,
Probably
he
not.
found enlightenment
But who
among
knows?
the hills of the 6 holy scrolls.
All right. Woo!
But what word from the wastes of the horse lords?
I don't know if the follower is supposed to be on screen or not. I guess. I don't know.
We can only hope
But Dawnstar's just chilling in the background.
My dearest Lady 14.
Alright, so this should be the white banner.
Banner does your
And again, I'm pretty sure that
was
was the same in both. What would a white banners would mean? What, peace? Or is that
could this be?
surrender?
Have
I don't
all the
know.
horse lords been subjugated so easily?
Peace.
Heaven
Okay, peace. Yeah.
smiles upon the empire today. Your arrival here is
All right.
certainly welcome.
Your
as
kingdom
your
is
one of the most recent to join the Jade Empire. We have had word that the hostilities have ceased. Tell me, most gracious lady, when was this momentous decision reached?
Where was the decision reached? This should be... Yeah, I think that's right. Dusk was slipping into night. There you go. There's the dig. So, Tien's decision was midday, and the Flower Guardians were whatever, would have had nothing else. That would have been a dig, and that was the edited
Why do I sense there is more
version.
to this
Alright,
story?
so...
But surely the might of the Jade Empire is unquestionable, and our will
So,
to victory
what's this next
unswayed.
line here? Is this the third line?
And
Okay,
tell me,
third?
most
I think
gracious
so,
madam,
so.
when the final blow was
Alright, where was the final
where
blow
was our
struck,
noble
or where
leader?
was our noble
Deep in the
leader?
wastes
Deep
of
in
the
the
north.
wastes of the north. Stood at the edge of a vast plain, ground covered in snow. I
Surely you
think
mean
that's
far
the
edge.
same across
The
both.
Horse Lord camps broken behind him.
Surely you mean the far
There's
edge.
been nothing but the gentle drafts of spring here in the Imperial City for weeks. With such a chill in the air.
Spring
Was
chill
this
in
some
the
time
air,
ago?
some time ago. Okay, so there's the dig again now. That would have been the edited version, the very top one. I think that's the
My
option.
lady, I sense that there is
Yeah,
more to
there you
your
go.
story
So
than
I went
have
with the
gleaned.
bottom one.
Perhaps my own
That the weather is not the
perception
same. You know.
It seems to me
Oh,
that
there
some
he is.
part of your
Alright.
story remains
What
untold.
else do we have
To my
left?
questions,
Are we on our
what's the
5th
truth?
line or 6th line here?
Tell me this, if nothing else, good lady. When the cry for peace rose
Who's
up,
it that a great,
who
or
was
that
it
the
that our
great
great
emperor
emperor
turned
turned
to? 2 drops Yetan. Alright, turn to the heavens
The heavens
themselves.
have turned
Yeah,
to him?
okay, so that must have been the 5th
His
option.
words,
And now the
are they
6th.
Wait, what word is this from the front?
What word is it?
The Emperor sends word of his return. The Horse Lords are unconquered, but our forces were undefeatable.
So,
What happened to cease
I
the
really
expansion of
actually
the
really
Empire,
like
dear
this
lady?
play because it tells you a little bit about or it seems like an interesting spin on
A
I'm
celestial
guessing
event,
what was
most
not actually the
auspicious,
truth.
and
So
our most noble
the way I
emperor
took it
saw
was
a
that the
sign
Horse
from
Lords were
heaven.
too strong for
Our
the
mighty
Emperor to
armies
conquer.
poised to crush the
And he
Horse
just
Lords
basically
and
ended
stretch
up
the
making a
empire to the
truce with
ends of
them.
the earth.
But in
we
this
stopped.
play,
Now,
they're
even
making it
I
out
see that
that
there are limits to ambition,
Tien
and
turned to the
overreaching those
heavens,
limits invites
and
nothing but
the
disaster.
a shooting star
All praise the Emperor,
basically traced
for
the
his
border of
wisdom
of the
is
lands.
infinite.
And
My lady,
you know, it's a
you have my
it's a
deepest
spin.
thanks for
Like I said,
bringing this
I
news
felt
to
like
us.
it was a
I
really
shall
good
inform
spin
the court
on
immediately.
you know what probably happened, but you know, I think that the people were so
I was that.
or the
I saw
people
no
needed
treason there.
to believe that
informant will
the
suffer for
army
a
or
lifetime.
you know the imperial forces were not you know could not be
You
defeated.
there, Lady
And so
14
this was the
Flower.
way that they explained
Crowd loved it.
basically the
Fantastic
inability to
performance. You managed
conquer
to hit
the Horse
every
Lords.
line perfectly.
So very, very cool.
At least we know you'll
You know,
have something to
just
fall back
really
on
good
if our
writing.
other
I
endeavors
just
fail.
love it. This, like I
Our
said, this
sponsor
is
may not be happy with
if
the
you
version
look
written,
into it, I
but
feel like a
I've
little
always
bit
preferred
more.
the old
You
version of
know,
the play anyway.
hopefully you'll feel the same way I do
guess
about it.
incisive
Because
chorus
again,
put you
I
up
feel
to
like
this, because I know
this
I
was
gave
just
you
an
new script to
awesome,
study.
awesome side quest
Good
that
for him.
I
believe I
really,
owe you an actor's
really,
fee.
I think it adds to
Enjoy.
the feel of the game.
I'm glad you were here
But
before.
anyways,
You
I'm
were
going to cut it
sunk
here. So
faster
like,
than a
comment,
bottomless
subscribe, whatever you guys
boat
want to do.
without
Hope
a
you guys are
solid Lady
helpful. Hope you're
14
liking them.
flowers on
Hope you keep
hand.
joining me for more. All right, thanks for watching.
Rather fun. Now I know you're not one of the guild actors. They're never positive about anything. Oh well, no harm done, I'm sure. The performance wouldn't have gone on without you, professional actor or not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things I must attend to.